Hello viewers, welcome back to the session of marketing analytics. We are still continuing with the pricing analytics concept. In this session I will be discussing about the bundling aspect and the non-linear pricing. जो bundling aspect or non-linear pricing, before understanding them we need to have a clear idea of what non-linear pricing is. For understanding non-linear pricing, let's have a quick review of what linear pricing is. Linear pricing is nothing but what happens when a price is charged for the same unit of product. In linear pricing we usually charge the price for the same unit of products, but when it comes to the non-linear pricing, what happens, some non-linear pricing models, when the total amount the customer pays for the set of product is not equal. Usually linear में क्या होता है कि हमारा equal होता है और non-linear में क्या चीज़ है, ये not equal to the sum of the individual product price is being paid. For example, अगर हम एक example की बात करें, द प्राइस ऑफ अ बर्गर, अगर हम एक बर्गर की कॉस्ट लेकर चलते हैं, प्राइस ऑफ अ बर्गर इज़ $5 का एक बर्गर का प्राइस है. तो अगर हम 2 खरीदेंगे तो इट वुड बी ऑफ 5 into 2 which is $10. But with the concept of non-linear pricing, what happens, you purchase one unit of the burger at $5 and 2 units you can purchase it for $8. That means usually वैसे तो $10 का होना चाहिए था, but with the non-linear pricing we purchase 2 units of the burgers at $8, which means यानी कि जो every unit यहाँ पे पड़ रहा है that is of $4. ये जो एस्पेक्ट है इसको हम नॉन लीनियर प्राइसिंग कहते हैं. ये जो चीज़ कैटेगराइज की गई है, दिस कम्स अंडर द एस्पेक्ट ऑफ नॉन लीनियर प्राइसिंग. रीजन बीइंग, यहाँ पे अगर हम इस एस्पेक्ट को देखें, जो एक्चुअल चार्ज था एक बर्गर का दैट वाज $5, तो द इवेंचुअली द चार्जेस फॉर टू बर्गर्स वुड हैव बीन $10. बट हेयर व्हेन यू टेक द प्रोडक्ट, $2 आपने दो प्रोडक्ट लिए हैं, द प्राइस हैज़ रिड्यूस्ड फ्रॉम $5 to $4, which means it is not equal. Non-linear pricing is basically a generic categorization of a tariff structure where the purchase price is strictly not proportional to some measures of purchase quantity. यहाँ पे लीनियर प्राइसिंग में था कि ईच यूनिट पे इक्वल कॉस्ट पड़ रही थी, बट नॉन लीनियर में ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है. इट इज़ सिंपली सेइंग इट इज़ नॉट स्ट्रिक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू सम मेजर्स. इट रिफ्लेक्ट्स अदर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट्स, the purchase as a whole, its timing, the contractual terms, imposing restrictions and the subsequent use. यहाँ पे और भी different characteristics को include किया गया है. That is the purchaser कौन है, the characteristic of the product, the purchase as a whole, its timing and any contractual terms, imposing restrictions or its subsequent use. These conditions have been imposed while calculating the price. And non-linear pricing basically have been categorized into 3 aspects, that is the price bundling. Price bundling में क्या होता है, जब हम products एक साथ purchase करते हैं तो वो किस प्राइस पे ऑफर किए जा रहे हैं, इवेंचुअली लोअर दैन द इंडिविजुअल और द सिंगल प्राइस ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट. देन कम्स टू द क्वांटिटी डिस्काउंट, एज इन व्हेन वी परचेज मोर प्रोडक्ट्स द प्राइसेस ऑफर्ड इज लो. एंड टू वे ट्रैफिक, टू वे टैरिफ में सॉरी क्या है, टू वे टैरिफ में the two categories have been defined, or the prices are charged on the basis of the fixed and the variables, wherein fixed remains the constant throughout, variable it keeps on changing. For instance, let us take the example, if you take the membership of golf club में if you take the membership, you pay the charges on 2 bases. First is fixed and the other is variable. गोल्फ क्लब में जब हम मेंबरशिप ले रहे हैं, एज इन जब हमने मेंबरशिप ली हमने फिक्स्ड प्राइस पे कर दिया. व्हेन इट कम्स टू वेरिएबल, इफ वी टेंड टू प्ले डिफरेंट अदर गेम्स, तो द चार्जेस इज बीइंग पेड फॉर द अदर गेम्स दैट आर बीइंग basically used for the variable, for basically playing the games at the golf club. That is categorized under the non-linear pricing of the two-way tariff. Now let us understand the price bundling aspect of non-linear pricing. What is exactly price bundling? Bundling का मतलब होता है एक साथ when we join the products. Price bundling, it's a marketing tactic. ये एक मार्केटिंग टैक्टिक होती है वेयर इन वी ट्राई टू सेल 2 और मोर प्रोडक्ट्स और सर्विसेज फॉर अ प्राइस बिलो द सम ऑफ द इंडिविजुअल प्राइसेस. For instance, we are usually aware during the off season sale or when the product's expiry is near, what the marketeers do, or what the even we have experienced in the shopping malls, they pack up all the products in a single vase or a kind of gift hamper, and when eventually they sell the product which is actually the lower than why the sum of the total prices of the individual products. अगर हम हल्दीराम्स का एग्जाम्पल ले लेते हैं, हल्दीराम्स का जब पैक्स आते हैं, अगर एक्सपायरी नियर होती है तो व्हाट हैपेंस, 2-3 चीज़ें उसमें और ऐड कर दी जाती हैं. जब वो 2-3 चीज़ें और ऐड कर दी जाती हैं, जब हम उसका टोटल प्राइस फॉर इंस्टेंस कैलकुलेट करते हैं तो दैट इज़ अराउंड 800. बट प्राइस बंडलिंग में फॉर इंस्टेंस वो कितने में सेल किया जा रहा है, बाय फॉर 500 रुपीज़. दिस इज़ द एस्पेक्ट ऑफ price bundling. It is at times to push the product in the market, to sell the product, to clear the stocks also. It creates an incentive for the purchasers of one product to also buy the others. इससे क्या होता है कि एक इंसेंटिव मिल जाता है इवन टू द कस्टमर्स दैट दे आर गेटिंग good amount of product at the lower price if they would have purchased it this single product. It is combining several products or services into single comprehensive package for all inclusive reduced price. Yes, what happens with the bundling concept, जो pricing of the individual products होती हैं that is reduced because they are being offered in the as the form of bundle. It can increase profits. It basically helps in increasing profit because it promotes the purchase of more than one item. अगर हम single में जा रहे होते तो शायद इतना profits as a marketeer or as a manager हम नहीं earn कर रहे होते, but when we are selling or pushing the product in the form of bundle, we are able to earn more profits. This is what exactly is there in price bundling. A common example, when we take the cable connection, the cable companies bundle the landlines, the cell phone services, the TV services and internet services. Basically this happens. Then another example is of automobile companies often bundle popular options such as navigation, satellite radios and the keyless entries. जो cars की key मिलती हैं, that is also ये एक बंडल के ऑप्शन में ऑफर की जाती हैं. अगर यूजुअली आप परचेज कर रहे होते तो वो उतने प्राइस में नहीं मिल रही होती हैं other than the bundling concept. Computer mail order companies often bundle computers with printers, scanners and monitors. When you purchase for instance laptop, what happens, they even give you a mouse as an incentive, they even give you the bags as an incentive. Sometimes when the high priced laptops are purchased or the computers for the commercial purposes are purchased, they even sell the scanners with it, because eventually if they would be selling it singly, they would not have earned that much of profit. Microsoft Office has been successfully handling bundling of software products such as Excel, Word, Access and Outlook. When we purchase the Microsoft Office suite, what happens, they give us as the package. When we purchase either for single use or for multiple use, they give us the Drive packages, they give us the Excel package, they give us Word, Access and Outlook. Then comes the question of why bundle, why do we go for bundling? The very important concept is to extract consumer surplus. Now comes what is consumer surplus. Consumer surplus होता क्या है? This was basically introduced by French engineer Julius and was again propounded by Alfred Marshall and J.R. Hicks, and they came up with the concept of consumer surplus. जो consumer surplus का concept है, it is basically I will be discussing this in the later part of the session, the entire topic of the consumer surplus. तो bundling क्यों होती है? To extract consumer surplus. Then comes companies often bundle products in an attempt to get customers to purchase more products than they would have without bundling. Yes, they are able to get the products to the customers, they are able to sell the products, they are able to clear their stocks with the bundling. If they would not have offered bundling, वो उतनी easily clear नहीं हुआ होता, and eventually that ends up adding more cost to the company. It can be understood as the practice where products or services are sold together as a package providing discount relative to component pricing. Yes, this also eventually happens. कि what happens with the products being sold together, they tend to offer more discounts or pricing to the customers. Now let us understand what exactly consumer surplus is. Consumer surplus happens when the customer pays for a product or service less than the price they are willing to pay. At times क्या होता है कि we end up paying what we did not even expect. For instance, I am traveling somewhere and I plan out that I will be paying for instance 5,000 air ticket, but eventually due to some discounting facility I end up paying 3,000 rupees. What is it? This concept is nothing but the consumer surplus. Happens basically when क्या होता है, क्या exactly ये define करता है, pay for product or services less than the price they are willing to pay. जो हम पे करने जा रहे होते हैं, willing करते हैं, उससे भी हम जब कम पे करते हैं, that is known as consumer surplus. अब होता क्या है, it is a measure of the additional benefit that the consumers receive because they are paying less than something what they were willing to pay. यहाँ पे ये additional benefit basically consumers को मिल जाता है, क्योंकि at times ये होता है कि हम कुछ willing थे पे करने के लिए, we knew that we were about to pay some amount, but with the consumer surplus का concept or with the introduction of bundling, what we do is we end up paying less. Example, होता क्या है? It is the benefit of good feeling of getting a good deal. What we end up saying is we have got a good deal. We were going to pay, we had a plan of some good amount, but eventually we ended up paying something less. Let's see with an example. For instance, you bought an airline ticket to fly to Disney World for vacation for 1 week. I had book आपने एक डिज्नी वर्ल्ड के लिए वेकेशन का एक हफ्ते के लिए फ्लाइट टिकट बुक किया है, दैट इज़ ऑफ $100. You were expecting and willing to pay $300 for a ticket. You planned out in your budget when you were deciding a vacation that you were supposed to get charged $300 for a ticket, but eventually when you booked an airline ticket, you got the ticket of $100. जो ये $200 का डिफरेंस आता है, this $200 represent your consumer surplus. This is nothing but what it is consumer surplus. And what we end up saying is, we end up saying that we have got some very good deal. There was some kind of discounts that were going on. We were saying some kind of offers we got while we booked the ticket. This is exactly what consumer surplus is. Now to sum up, when we sum up, we basically end up saying consumer's goal is to make choice that maximizes his or her consumer surplus. As in, if I am a consumer to certain product, I would obviously end up choosing that product which is going to maximize my consumer surplus. Therefore, each product combination has a negative surplus, no combination is purchased. However, as long at least one option has non-negative consumer surplus, the consumer will choose the option with the largest consumer surplus. The possibility of ties can be ignored, as in the complementary aspect can be ignored. Then what happens? Bundling products to extract consumer surplus. We basically bundle the product to extract consumer surplus. Now let us take another example. For instance, you own Imagica and each customer values the rides in the park as follows. There are certain rides that are being considered in the Imagica, for instance, the snow park, the scream machine, the roller coasters, the water rides and the snow worlds. And when we decide on the snow park values $10, the scream machines is for $8, the water ride, roller coasters is for $6, water rides it's for $4 and the snow world is for $2. Now comes the question, how can Imagica maximize revenue from these rides? How Imagica is going to maximize the revenue from these rides? If for instance, it is charging these values for the different rides. If Imagica charges $10 for a ride, each would go on only Space Mountain and you make basically 10 per customers. If Imagica charges 8 per ride, each customer would go on 2 rides and you make $16. If you charge 6 per ride, then each customer would go on 3 rides and you make $18. Let us see it this way. 3 rides liya, so it is able to make $18. If you charge 4 per ride, then each customer would go on 4 rides and you can make $16 initially. Finally, by charging 2 per ride, you make 10 in revenue. Therefore, with a single price for each ride, revenue is maximized at ₹18 per customers. Here the basic aspect is maximizing the revenue by extracting consumer surplus. When is price bundling right for your business? Now comes the question, कब हमें price bundling करना चाहिए? When is the right time for the business? Since it's a great strategy to use when you have a suite of products or services to offer, or when you want to increase the value of low volume items. जब आपको value बढ़ानी होती है अपने low volume items की, then you basically end up by doing the price bundling. Then selling these complementary products together gives customers the functionality they need to get the most value of your services or your products. Also, a new customers that's eating up your customer base, or it's a lack of engagement from existing users. There are times when offering discount becomes necessary part of your business. Then make customers purchase experience better. This is also one of the important aspect that needs to be considered कि हम कब consumer या price bundling कर सकते हैं. Now let us understand the different types of bundling. कितने types की bundling है? वैसे तो अलग अलग टाइप्स की बंडलिंग है. सबसे पहले हम प्योर बंडलिंग को समझते हैं. प्योर बंडलिंग में क्या होता है? इफ द सेलर ओनली ऑफर्स अ कस्टमर चॉइस बिटवीन परचेजिंग ऑल प्रोडक्ट्स और नथिंग. दो कंडीशंस हैं यहाँ पे, या तो सारे प्रोडक्ट परचेज करेगा या तो कुछ नहीं परचेज करेगा. दिस इज नोन एज नथिंग बट प्योर बंडलिंग, ऑल प्रोडक्ट्स और नथिंग. जब ये एस्पेक्ट हमारी बंडलिंग की टाइप्स में आता है तो दैट इज नोन एज प्योर बंडलिंग. प्योर बंडलिंग इज बेसिकली फर्दर डिवाइडेड इनटू जॉइंट बंडलिंग एंड लीडर बंडलिंग. प्योर बंडलिंग इज डिवाइडेड इनटू जॉइंट बंडलिंग एंड लीडर बंडलिंग. नाउ व्हाट इज जॉइंट बंडलिंग? इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ ऑफरिंग 2 or more products together for a single price. When we join 2 or more products for a single price, that is known as joint bundling. Now what is leader bundling? Leader bundling is offered at discounted price if it is bought outside a non-leader good. यहाँ पे क्या होता है? We are offering the product at a discounted price अगर वो non-leader good से purchase किया गया होता है product. The products can be obtained only through a single purchase in joint bundling. G Suite is an example of this because you don't have the ability to purchase Gmail sheets or standalone product. Either we'll purchase all together G Suite or we'll not purchase anything when it comes to joint bundling. Then leader bundling. The difference is that this bundle, one type of product is inherently more valuable and is therefore referred to as the leader of the product. Either we'll basically purchase from a non-linear product, or the discounted product would be a non-linear product that would be offered. Pure bundling, example to explain, pure bundling with negatively correlated valuations. For example, the product here categorized at computers and the monitors, and there are 2 customers. The computer for customer 1 is for $1,000, for customer 2 it is $500, monitor is for $500, and the customer here 2 charges pays basically for $1,000. assuming the cost of producing each product is negligible and can be assumed to be equal to 0. यहाँ पे what we have assumed, one fact we have assumed that the cost of producing each unit is negligible and assumed to be equal to 0. Therefore, the revenue and the profit would remain identical. So, what is going to happen here? We have to consider the fact, this fact, and revenue and profit would remain identical. Here customer evaluations are negatively correlated. Customer 1 values the computer more than customer 2 but values monitor less. यहाँ पे customer 1 computer को more value दे रहा है, ज़्यादा value दे रहा है as compared to customer 2, when and the same case happens vice versa when it comes to the condition of the monitor. Then if you price each product separately, you would charge 1000 for each product and make 2000 revenue. $2000 का will be making the revenue. However, if you charge 1500 for a bundle of both products, if we bundle both the products, and then what we would be doing is we will be making the revenue of $3000, as in thus when customers' valuation for products are negatively correlated, bundling can result in significant increase in profit. We have to remember this part कि when the products are negatively correlated, the bundling can result in significant increase in profit. Another thing, what happens pure bundling with positively correlated valuations. अभी तक हमने negatively correlated valuations पढ़ा था. Now we will be understanding the aspect of positively correlated valuation. Customer 1 pays 1000 for computers and customer 2 pays 1250. Then monitor is for 500. Here the monitor, the price that is being paid is $700. Customer 2 is willing to pay more for each product than customer 1. We have to understand this कि customer 1 यहाँ पे we can see it very clearly is paying more for both the categories of product. In this case, if the seller offers only 2 separate prices, he or she would charge 1000 for the computers and 500 for the monitor. Then each customer buys both the products and the total revenue is 1500, as in here if they are paying it 1500 for both of it, and when two customers buy it, it would be sold for 3000. Again, if the seller offers a pure bundle, she would charge 1500 for the bundle. अगर हम pure bundling के ऊपर जाते हैं, then both the customers, the bundle yielding total of 3000. In this case, pure bundling and separate prices yield identical profits. यहाँ पे थोड़े से identical profits आ रहे हैं. If customer valuations are positively correlated, then bundling usually offers no benefit, because bundling does not allow the seller to extract more surplus than the separate prices. Now let us understand what is mixed bundling. First category, we understood the concept of pure bundling, in which either we purchase the product or we simply do not purchase the product. Mixed bundling means the seller offers different price for each available combination of the products. Pure bundling we have understood. Now it is mixed bundling, wherein the seller offers different price for each available combination of the product. Now let us see another example of mixed bundling, wherein the computers and the monitors and 4 customers are there. यहाँ पे unit cost is 1000 rupees and 300 for the monitor. For computers it is 1000 and for monitor it is 300. Computers, customer 1 $900, 1100, 1300, 1500, whereas when it comes to monitor it is 800, 600, 400 and $200. To maximize profit from separate prices, the seller charges 600 for the monitor and 1300 for the computers. In this scenario, customer 3 and 4, customer जो 3 and 4 है बाय द कस्टमर, बाय द कंप्यूटर्स, उन्होंने कंप्यूटर्स बाय किया है, एंड कस्टमर 1 and 2 बाय मॉनिटर यील्डिंग अ प्रॉफिट ऑफ 1200 rupees. They help in generating the profits of basically 1200 rupees. Here the unit cost, हमारे प्योर बंडलिंग में जब हमने केस कंसिडर किया था, प्योर बंडलिंग के केस में हमारा यूनिट कॉस्ट वाज nil, तो रेवेन्यू और प्रॉफिट्स वर सपोज टू बी आइडेंटिकल, बट हेयर द यूनिट कॉस्ट इज क्वाइट डिफरेंट व्हेन इट कम्स टू कंप्यूटर्स और व्हेन इट कम्स टू monitor. To maximize profit with mixed bundling, the seller can charge 799 for the computers, sorry, for the monitors, 1499 for the computers and 1700 for the bundle all together. अगर वो अलग अलग चार्ज कर रहे हैं तो दैट इज 799 फॉर द मॉनिटर एंड 1499 for the computers, but when they charge it in the bundle they can charge it $1700. Then customer 1 buys a monitor, just monitor, and 4 just buys a computer, and customer 2 and 3 buy the product bundle, and the seller earns a profit of 1798. This was categorized in case of mixed bundling. If only the monitor and computer pure bundle is offered, the seller should sell the pure bundle at 1700 rupees. Then each customer will purchase the pure bundle and the seller earns $1600 ka profit. This was basically all about how different in a different way pure bundling helps in earning profits, how different way the mixed bundling helps or helps in yielding profits, and depending on the combination of the products, depending on the characteristics of the products, this is how the marketer basically have to decide which bundling to use. Thank you.